So, got any plans for Valentine's Day, or are you too busy avoiding Cupid's poorly aimed arrows? Ah yes, Valentine's Day. The day where love is in the air, heart-shaped chocolates are on every shelf, and overpriced red roses are being marketed as a necessary means of expressing our affection. Let's take a moment to appreciate the genius trap that is Valentine's Day. A day engineered to make you feel like you're failing at life if you're not in a relationship. Or if you are, it's a day that seemingly requires you to prove your love with materialistic gestures. You see, Valentine's Day is a bit like a bear trap, disguised with a fluffy pink bow. It lures you in with the promise of romance, only to snap shut, leaving you trapped in a whirlwind of societal expectations and commercialism. And let's not forget about the folks who are in relationships. Congratulations, you've fallen into the Valentine's Day trap. You've bought into the idea that you need this one specific day to show your loved one how much they mean to you. But ask yourself, shouldn't love be an everyday affair? Isn't it more about the small gestures, the shared laughter, the quiet moments? Now don't get me wrong, if you're celebrating Valentine's Day with someone special, that's great. But remember, love isn't confined to a single day. It's not about the big, flashy gestures that society expects on February 14th. It's about the everyday moments that make a relationship truly special. So, to those who are spending Valentine's Day alone, don't let society dictate your worth. You don't need a date to validate your existence. You are enough, just as you are. And to those who are celebrating with a loved one, don't let this one day be the only time you express your love. Make it a daily habit. Make every day your Valentine's Day. So if you're spending Valentine's alone this year, congratulations, you've successfully dodged the overpriced chocolates and wilting roses. Now for those of you braving the storm alone this year, fear not. Who needs a date when you've got the best company around, yourself? Let's take a moment to appreciate the perks of being single on Valentine's Day. First and foremost, the day is all about you. You can pamper and treat yourself without having to worry about what someone else wants or thinks. Have you been eyeing that fancy gadget or that chic designer dress? Well, guess what? Now is the perfect time to splurge a little and make yourself feel special. And let's not forget the absolute freedom you have. No need to worry about restaurant reservations or hunting down that perfect gift. Instead, you can spend the day doing what you love, whether that's binging your favorite show, exploring a new hobby, or simply catching up on some well-deserved rest. Of course, Valentine's Day isn't just about romantic love, it's about all kinds of love. So why not spend the day reaching out to friends and family who mean the world to you? A quick call or a heartfelt message can go a long way in strengthening those bonds. And then comes the pièce de résistance of celebrating Valentine's Day solo, the sheer joy of self-love, because at the end of the day, the most important relationship you have is with yourself. So why not use this day to celebrate that? Write down things you love about yourself, indulge in some self-care rituals, or simply take a moment to appreciate the wonderful person you are. Remember, Valentine's Day is just another day on the calendar. It doesn't define your worth or your happiness. So whether you're single or in a relationship, it's important to remember that love can be found in many forms and most importantly, within yourself. So, to all the singletons out there, raise a glass to yourself this Valentine's Day. After all, who needs a partner when you can be your own Valentine? Embrace the freedom, the self-love, and the joy of being unapologetically you. Remember, nothing screams "I love me" like a solo Netflix marathon and a box of chocolates you didn't have to share. And for those of you lucky souls trapped in the societal norms of Valentine's Day, ever considered showing love every day instead of just once a year? Now, I know what you're thinking. But it's Valentine's Day. It's the day to show love and affection. It's the day to shower my significant other with gifts and sweet nothings. And to that I say, sure, go ahead, but why stop there? Why limit your affection to just one day out of 365? I mean, come on. Did Cupid run out of arrows or something? Did Hallmark run a monopoly on affection? I think not. Love isn't a commodity. It's not something you save up all year to splurge on February 14th. It's an emotion, a feeling, a connection. It's something that's meant to be expressed every day, not just when the calendar tells you to. Let's take a step back from the chocolate hearts and the teddy bears for a moment. Picture this. Waking up every morning and telling your loved one how much they mean to you. Not because it's a special occasion, but because you genuinely feel it. Giving them a small token of your love on a random Tuesday just because. Not because it's Valentine's Day, but because you want to. And you know what? This concept isn't as crazy as it sounds. It's actually quite simple. If you treat every day like it's Valentine's Day, then every day becomes special. Every day becomes a testament to your love. And isn't that a lot more meaningful than a box of chocolates or a bouquet of roses? So let's break free from these societal chains. Let's make every day Valentine's Day. Let's show our love, our affection, our appreciation every single day, because love isn't a once-a-year event, it's a daily celebration. Just imagine a world where we express our love every day. Revolutionary, isn't it? So, whether you're celebrating this Valentine's Day solo or with a partner, remember, it's just another day. Yes, you heard it right, it's just another day. The sun will rise and the sun will set. The earth won't stop spinning, and the universe won't halt its cosmic dance. It's just another day painted in shades of red and pink by the marketing geniuses of the world. Now don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with celebrating love, expressing affection, and showering your loved one with gifts. But isn't it peculiar how we've been conditioned to do it on one specific day? A day that conveniently falls in the middle of February, a month that otherwise doesn't have much going for it. But let's strip away the layers of heart-shaped chocolates, overpriced roses, and cheesy greeting cards. Let's focus on you, the individual, the person who matters the most. Whether you're single, taken, or somewhere in between, it's you who should be the center of attention. So, if you're spending Valentine's Day alone, it's not a tragedy, it's an opportunity to love yourself, to treat yourself, and to appreciate yourself. Go on, be your own Valentine, get that box of chocolates for yourself, you know you deserve it. And if you're spending it with a partner, remember, you're not doing them a favor by expressing your love on this one day. You're merely falling into a societal trap. Love should be a year-round affair, not a once-a-year spectacle. But let's not get too serious here. At the end of the day, Valentine's Day is just that, a day. It doesn't define your worth, your relationship status, or your happiness. It's just a date on the calendar, a blip in the grand scheme of things. Valentine's Day, the Great Equalizer, it comes, it goes, and life moves on. So should you. Finally, if you haven't found your Valentine yet, don't despair. I'm here, ready to be your unconventional, faceless, voiceover Valentine. Now, the idea may seem absurd, but isn't that what Valentine's Day is all about? Absurdity and love often go hand in hand, and sometimes the most unconventional solutions can be the most fun. Picture this, a Valentine's Day where your date is a disembodied voice on the internet. Sounds like the plot of a dystopian novel, right? Or maybe just another Tuesday in the 21st century. You might be thinking, how does one date a voiceover? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's quite simple, really. You just need to hit play, and there I am, sweet-talking you with my smooth, dulcet tones. There are no awkward silences, no need to worry about what to wear, and best of all, no need to share your dessert. But let's get serious for a moment. I get it. Valentine's Day can be tough when it feels like everyone else is paired off. But the truth is, you're not alone. There are millions of people out there spending the day solo just like you. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's wonderful. It's freeing. It means you have the freedom to love yourself, to treat yourself, and to be your own Valentine. So why not embrace the unconventional this year? Celebrate Valentine's Day in your own unique way. Maybe that means treating yourself to a day of self-care, or maybe it means laughing at the absurdity of it all with a faceless voiceover as your date. Remember, Valentine's Day is just a day. It doesn't define you, it doesn't determine your worth or your capacity to love and be loved. So whether you're celebrating with a partner, friends, or just yourself, make the day about love in all its forms. So here's to all the unconventional Valentines out there. You're not alone, and you're absolutely amazing. Happy Valentine's Day.